The coating durability test puts XS through a cycle of 10,000 strums. Through the lens of a microscope, it is clear that XS retains its composition better than other coated strings. Testing complete.
Let's dive right into it. You got Les Paul here. What's this story?
The story behind this Les Paul, this is a 57 Goldtop, or that's how it started its life.
Oh, wow.
Somebody somewhere along the way took the gold off it, but I think it's all, the rest of it is still original. The pickups is certainly original.
Mm-hmm.
I, a few years ago, did one of those reverb artist stores.
Yeah.
And sold off like 20 guitars. And I just kind of went through my guitars and pulled out, a bunch of stuff that, cool guitars and stuff, but stuff that I just wasn't using and hadn't used for a long time, and just kind of collecting dust at our studio here. And sold them off with the idea that I would do that and then buy like one or two I really didn't have any like really killer vintage anything.
Yeah.
And I just wanted like that magic guitar that and in my head I was even thinking like, let's get that magic one, and then I'll just keep it at the studio, and I'll just use it when we make records or whatever. So I did that, and they sold everything, like they did an amazing job, but I took that and just turned it into this. The next time I was in Chicago, which was right after the reverb sale, I went to Chicago Music Exchange.
It's a dangerous place.
I know, and I had like a credit, for the amount that the guitars had sold for. And then they started pulling out all these crazy things.
As they do.
As they do. But this was the one I connected with, because this is kind of, for me, this is like the type of vintage guitar that I like, because it's been messed with. It's got a broken headstock, kind of crummy repair. Like I said, the gold paint was taken off somewhere. So it's not like super collectible in that sense, but it's the sound and it's the feel. Of what you want, it's a 57. This is the thing, Those are the PAFs.
Yeah, they say those PAFs alone will go for what a lot of vintage guitars go for.
And that's the point, is that it's a guitar you want to play, And when I first got it, I still had that idea in mind, like, I'm just gonna keep this at the studio. And it was actually Pat that was like, no, you gotta take that on the road. That thing needs to be played. So yeah, I take this every time we go out on tour.
So where does this find itself in the set? Where do you kind of put this in place for songs?
Oh, I keep it in standard tuning. Most of our sets standard tuning. So I tend to go switch between this and I've been playing this a lot. The green. This is one of my signature models that we'll get to. So I kind of mostly tend to go between these two guitars.